Hello, shipmates, sailors, and sea-loving adventurers. Welcome aboard the Cruise Ship Safety and Security Channel, the place where tradition meets protection and where even a tiny whistle can cause big trouble. Today, we're heading to the historic and hauntingly beautiful town of Whitby up in North Yorkshire, a place known for Gothic legends and stunning coastlines, and one serious maritime superstition that's still very much alive. Never whistle near the sea. Why? Well, grab your life jacket and your fish and chips, because this is why you should never whistle in Whitby, a fishy tale. Let's dive in. Whitby isn't just a seaside town, it's a living piece of maritime history. Centuries ago, its harbour was a hive of fishing fleets, tall ships and salty old captains who knew the sea could be both a provider and a merciless taker. These were people who respected the ocean, and frankly feared it too. So, naturally, a whole collection of traditions and superstitions grew up to keep sailors and their precious cargo safe. Some of them made sense, some of them, well, not so much. But one rule became as sacred as a life vest drill: don't whistle. Now, you might be thinking, come on, it's just a little whistle. What's the worst that could happen? Well, according to tradition, whistling summons the wind, and not just a gentle good-for-sailing breeze. No, we're talking hurricane-level pub table flipping, mast snapping, wife shouting storms. To the old sailors, whistling was basically issuing a direct invitation to the gods of chaos to have a proper knees up and wreck every boat in the harbour for good measure. Honestly, if you whistled in Whitby 200 years ago, you'd probably find your head used as a lobster pot buoy by the end of the day. And even now, let's just say, if you start whistling down by the fish market, you'll earn a few very sharp looks, and possibly a mackerel to the face. At its heart, though, this superstition wasn't just random fear. The sea was unpredictable, and weather could turn deadly in a heartbeat. Anything that might tempt fate, that might make the delicate balance of nature tip against you, well, it just wasn't worth the risk. Whistling symbolized arrogance, acting like you could command the winds yourself, and arrogance in maritime life often led straight to disaster. Here on the Cruise Ship Safety and Security Channel, we know all too well, respect for the elements is key to survival at sea. And traditions like these, however strange they might seem today, were really early lessons in safety culture. Fast forward to today, and believe it or not, this superstition is still alive in Whitby. Some fishermen will actually refuse to take a boat out if they hear someone whistling nearby. Tourists get politely, and sometimes very firmly, told to pipe down. It's not about truly believing you'll summon a typhoon by accident. It's about respect for the ocean, for the craft, and for centuries of lives that depended on caution over cockiness. And frankly, even if it's just tradition, well, why risk it, especially if you value your chips staying in your basket and not flying past your head at 40 knots? So next time you visit Whitby, or any coastal community rich in history, remember, local traditions aren't just quirks, they're survival skills, passed down through generations. Here on the Cruise Ship Safety and Security Channel, we celebrate those traditions because good seamanship, good humour and good sense all come from the same place: respect for the sea and for those who sail it. Thanks for sailing along with us today. If you enjoyed this fishy tale, please give us a hearty thumbs up, hit that subscribe button like you're hoisting the sails in a hurry, and drop a comment telling us your favourite maritime superstition. The weirder the better. Until next time, stay salty, stay safe, and maybe keep the whistles for landlocked karaoke nights. Subscribe for more coastal legends, maritime safety tips, and seafaring stories.